Hey everybody, I'm that one person, and over the break between the last stream and now, I have come to a horrifying realization about something that has been going on with my streams for a long time. Like, from the very beginning, a long time. I didn't realize this until literally yesterday. I've apparently been accidentally stealing Peanut Butter Gamer's intro. Whoops. I guess I'm gonna have to find a new intro at some point. I just wanted to bring that up because that's been on my mind ever since last night when I literally just had that click in my head. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Anyway, completely back on topic. Off topic? You get the point. Welcome to Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. I didn't really have a specific reason for either A, deciding to pick this game, or B, bringing that up. It's just both things were just kind of things that happened over the weekend. It just popped into my head and it was like, you know what, I should do that. I'm not Peanut Butter Gamer, I just accidentally stole his intro. I didn't realize, okay? I may be stupid. Anyway, welcome to Kirby 64. I didn't really have a reason for playing this. I just felt like, hey, I should play Kirby 64, and then I decided to play Kirby 64. But also, I have heard that some people consider this to be a horror game, and it is October, so, ooh, spooky game. Kirby, terrifying, I know. uh, I mean, in your defense, it's a very plain intro. I'm sure others have it too without knowing the Peanut Man. I guess that's fair. I'll think about it. I might change it. I probably should, considering I know that I'm accidentally stealing it now. But whatever. Jesus, okay, we're turning off the lights. Oh, she must have just gotten to the part where I said that it's a horror game. Chat must be behind, yeah. Ooh, spooky. Kirby, terrifying. Okay, so, Kirby 64 is an interesting game. I have very mixed feelings about it, and I will probably be going over a lot of those throughout the playthrough. But for now, I'm just gonna fly right into the intro. Oh, yes, I know how to play Kirby games. I said yeah! Oh, I said no. I said no, as in I don't know how to use it. Okay, well, I guess we're watching this now. Anyway, while that's running, I guess I have some things to talk about. So before we get started, I just said, I have some things I want to talk about. Important things. Semi-important things. First off, I've been forgetting to mention something for a few streams now, because I'm very forgetful. Game vote. Go check out the Discord, go suggest games. I'm still kind of collecting games. Once I get, like, a certain amount, a arbitrary, undetermined amount, then I'll probably just start, like, categorizing them, throwing them together, and figuring out the next game vote. Getting that all set up. For now, we're in the suggestion phase. Go to... If you're on YouTube, check out the description. It should be in there. If you're watching this live on Twitch, just do !Discord, and a link should pop up. And you should be able to just say that you watch my streams, I think, on, like, the auto-roll thing, and then find my, chats in the Discord. Then just figure out which one is the game suggestions. You can figure it out. You're smart, probably. You can figure it out. Another thing. I feel like I had another thing that I wanted to talk about. Oh, right. It's not really relevant. No, I don't want to watch the instructions. I didn't want to watch them the first time. Man, Nora. Oops, hit enter too early. Yeah, we've all been there. Anyway, as I was saying, the other thing I want to talk about. This isn't relevant, this isn't something all that important to do, but... Guys, do me a favor, go to YouTube, watch the Sonic Adventure playthrough that I've been uploading. It's my first edited playthrough, and I'm really proud of it, and I feel like nobody's been seeing it, and it's making me a little sad. That's it. I'm just a little sad about that, and I hope more guys... Even if you don't like it, I hope you at least, like, check it out a little bit. I don't have a YouTube command. Maybe I should have a YouTube command. If you're on Twitch, though, you can just go to my, like, About section. Alright, fine. Maybe I'll make a YouTube command right fucking now. What do you think about that? Discord command. There's only a Discord command. Okay, we're going to copy the button, paste button. I guess you guys are just gonna sit here and watch this because you guys are so insistent. That's the word. Or incessant. I think I was just kind of mixing it together. You get the point. You guys are gonna sit here while I make a YouTube button. YouTube command, save. Let me change the trigger. Exclamation point. YouTube. And add another video, or another trigger, which is also a Twitch chat message. You guys are getting the behind the scenes right now, you know? You guys get to see how all this, happens. Okay, now there are two triggers for it, exclamation point YouTube and exclamation point archive. If you want to, catch up on past streams, check out the YouTube exclamation point. Okay, and then we do www.youtube.com/@ that one person to buy. Yeah. I didn't mean to hit the test button, but you know what? Yeah, there we go. There, check. Could you do me a favor and test that once more real quick, just to be sure? Oh, shit. Now I have to update the commands command. Give me a second. Okay. YouTube. Just need to do capital. And then... Oh, God. See, this is the sort of shit that you guys don't usually see. Because I don't like wasting your guys' time on this, but... You know what, maybe some of you guys like the behind-the-scenes stuff. Okay. So. Wait, did I actually... Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, the YouTube commands will work. 5-minute coding adventure. Yeah, it happens. Yep. And then now you can see both the YouTube and archive commands. They are literally the exact same, so if you're looking for one or the other, just do one or the other. You don't have to do both of them. Okay. I keep getting thrown off because I'm using a Switch Pro controller, but this game uses the D-pad. Maybe I should have not played it on this. Maybe I should have... Here's the thing. I have this on Switch because I'm borrowing Arizona's Switch Online account, but I also have it on Wii U, and I probably should have just done it on Wii U, because then it's much more comfortable to use the gamepad for this game, honestly. It's weird having to use, like, the D-pad on a Switch Pro controller. It's just so low. It's not comfortable. Oh god, I'm not used to the controls on this either. He's one of the freeloaders I mentioned, chat. For the record, I just want to point this out. I did somewhat object to being put on it. Like, I wasn't gonna stop her if she was going to, but I did say, like, you don't have to, you can get someone else to do it, it's fine, you don't have to put me on there. And then she did anyway. So... Oh god, the controls of this are so weird. So, for the record, she literally chose to make me a freeloader. It is entirely her own choice. Anyway, fun thing about Kirby 64, as I'm sure you've noticed, you could combine copy abilities. Okay, that's what that is. I forgot what most of them were, though. Honestly, I don't remember, like, any of the copy ability combinations. Fuck. Damon gets to Switch Online and Nora gets the family sharing on my Steam. I am the game provider. I mean, that's fair. I mean, fair that you get to be considered the game provider. Ah, yes, the Dark Souls copy ability. I've never played Dark Souls. Maybe I'll stream it one day. I don't fucking know. I don't own Dark Souls. I'm not sure it would be a game for me. You know, I need to stop just throwing myself into games without actually thinking about what I'm going to say. But, you know what? That's just how things are with me. I will say, though, I'm sure you've probably noticed it by now. This game's controls are a little bit clunky. I mean, it's interesting that this was one of the few Nintendo 64 games that used the D-pad instead of the control stick. But also, it's fucking... Why is it so much harder to hit it from this side? Okay, see... Not only is it clunky, it's very hard to aim sometimes. Because, did I mention, this is also one of the Kirby games that does my favorite mechanic of having a single move for every single copy ability, including every single combination. So, if you want a specific move, even, not even just like in most Kirby games, when you have a copy ability, you have a full move set. Every single copy ability is a singular move. So if you want to switch your move, you gotta get a whole ass other copy ability. Or combine them. And some of them are fucking useless. Like, the one I have now looks impressive. It sucks. It's really bad. I'm finding this out now. It's not good. Why the fuck am I getting Spanish ads for the new Predator movie? I have no answers for you. Oh god, not the D-pad. So yeah, anyway, Waddle Doo is boss fight, and also, in this game, there are some weirdly horrifying implications about just the whole everything of Waddle Doo. I mean, it's always been weird that they've just been a Waddle Dee with just an eye for a face. But this game just implies that they've all been Waddle Dees at some point that got fucking possessed or whatever. And I don't even want to think about the lore behind that. Or why this guy is just giving himself a concussion trying to fight me. Like, surely there's a better strategy, right? I don't fucking know. Like, don't get me wrong, neat that Twitch has different languages instead of Oops All English. But, like, I see where you're coming from. It should, like, put the correct ad to the correct language. Like, if someone has their Twitch in Spanish, sure. Yeah, but I don't speak Spanish, and Twitch should know that, considering I only watch English streamers. What the fuck? Yeah, well, I mean, don't you watch a lot of possibly Japanese streamers? I know Arizona watch a lot of VTubers. That's about it. Okay, so this is really hard bonus minigame. I want to get the card. I don't think I can get the card. Oh my god, I did not remember the controls at all. I can't believe I got that. Yeah, I got some Japanese streamers here too, but I don't get Japanese ads. Yeah, that's really, really weird. I missed the Crystal Shard. I feel like you should get ads based off, like, what language setting your browser is, don't you? I mean, like, regardless of what, like... You probably wouldn't even have to, like... have that invade people's privacy. Because I'm all about privacy, and I don't want people invading it. And we can talk about that a whole other fucking situation another day. That's a whole different discussion. We're not here for that. But, I feel like you're just requesting the Spanish or Japanese or whatever site whenever you log in with that specific language selected as your browser, right? So then why don't they just adapt the ads to specifically the language you're speaking? Nope, that's not the right button. I will get very confused with the controls, and I will not be able to do anything about it. Okay, so bomb. Wait, I think this one was a good combo. I just need to actually get it. There, perfect. What do you mean? What was that? But I got it, though! Like, I don't understand why this game has to treat me like this. Oh god. It's fine. I can't... Okay, well... I gotta time this perfectly. There. This wasn't what I wanted, but I'll take it, I guess. Oh, wait, this one's actually not bad. Honestly, I think the ads you see on Twitch should just be the language the streamer streams in, you know? Like, a lot of streamers tag their language, so if I'm watching Damon, who has the English tag, show me English ads, since I must speak it to be watching it. That's fair. I feel like the problem comes in when the people don't have their language selected. This guy is slow. This is also slow. I guess anything that is literally a statue is probably going to be slow. Okay, well... This is a neat idea for a copy ability. It's not very useful. That's the thing. That's what a lot of this game is. It's a neat idea, but it's not great. That's a little bit mean. I don't want to be mean, because I know that a lot of people love this game, and as a Kirby fan, it's not terrible. I've played worse. But also, it's just, like, there's so many issues with this. Hey, it's the cat from the last Kirby game we played. Yeah, all of this copy abilities moves turn you into the animal buddies. So this is the bird, or one of the birds. And then the cat again. It's entirely random which one you get. Ooh, this one's fast, I remember this. Yeah, this is how it's done. This is how we beat this fucking game. Why strategize when you can just be invincible and fly through the level? Ah, it took me out of it. Alright, fine. Shit. Oh, this does not work. This ability is not great. Why strategize when birds? Yep, pretty much. If only I could not have to stop every time I did it. Like... This ability is a really neat idea, but it's just so not great in every way. Stop. Every Kirby game has, like, select be the drop ability button, so I keep pressing select. Enough with that. I'm sick of that fucking garbage. Oh, right. I remember this place. Also, for the record, I haven't mentioned it, getting the good ending in this game is a giant pain in the ass. Like, you thought Kirby's Dream Land 3 was painful? You have to get every Crystal Shard in this game to get the good ending, and some of them are hidden in really dumb ways. I mean, that one's not too bad, but some of them are just fucking ridiculous. You'll see. Believe me when I say you will see. Oh god. Come on. Fuck's sake. Okay. For now, though, everything's I should've. Okay. Well, I didn't need any of it anyway. I've got full health. I won't in a second! It's really hard to aim bombs in this one. It's entirely based off how hold button long. Why words not come to me today? I'm just gonna take a break during this cutscene. You know, I completely forgot about this until just now, but, fun fact, that cutscene actually had the original profile picture I had for my Twitch streams and, like, my YouTube and everything. Like, that's a true story. That was my own, that used to be my own profile picture. It was like one frame of Kirby after getting bumped by Waddle Dee. What is that supposed to be? Fight the child again. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're gonna fucking nuke the child. Oh, wait, but I forgot about the adorable Ice Dragon picture. I love him, but I have to beat him up. He doesn't deserve this. He's just artistic expression. He doesn't deserve this. Man. Yeah, I remember the Kirby FP, and then I ruined it with Crocking. It's fine. You know, clearly I chose to stick with it for a reason. Is it time to beat up a child? Yes, it's time to throw a bomb at a child. There we go. Fuck them kids. You right. You know, while we're still on the subject of... I think their name is Adeline? Her, in the top left. Fun fact, once again. Apparently, back in, like, this era, during, like, the original 2-3 games that she appeared in, they were not specifically meant to be she. I think they were just not specifically any gender. It was just supposed to be either or, whichever you interpreted it as. I feel like a good example of that is one of the credits pictures of this game, which we will probably be seeing later. It looks very masculine, honestly. They're not supposed to be either, but it wasn't until recently, I think like Kirby Star Allies, where they specifically decided to be female. Just a weird fun fact. Just thought I'd bring that up. I mean, it doesn't really change literally anything, which is probably why they had them not really be either. But still, just interesting. Got a lot of weird fun facts today, apparently. Are those guys, like, also bomb? I don't remember. Oh, god. What is fire plus bomb? I feel like that's just not going to be anything helpful. Yeah. Just immediately explodes. Actually, wait, this is overpowered. Wait, this is actually decent? Non-binary king, or queen, or non-binary majesty? Yeah, we'll go with that. I don't know. Wait a minute. I thought this song was unused. Hang on. I need to look something up. I could swear this is listed in, like, the cutting room floor as being an unused song. Luckily, I have the cutting room floor as a hotkey, or not a hotkey, but a bookmark. I swear to God, this is unused. At the very least, this is like a remix of one of the Animal Friends themes from Kirby 64. No, there's just... Okay. So this one is used. And I'm just wrong. I just forgot that they used some of the remixes from the rooms that have the creatures in them from Kirby Dream Land 3. Every copy of Kirby 64 is personalized. Apparently. Or I'm just dumb, which is much more likely. You know, I didn't actually remember that. I forgot that this was, like, where a lot of the similar ideas seen in, like, what was it? Kirby Triple Deluxe comes from. Which I guess kind of makes sense, considering both of them were supposed to be, like, 3D Kirby games. Seeing as most of them are 2D. I should have kept the bombs. I don't think I can... Of course. You know? You forgot he was dumb. No, that's pretty easy to remember. Just remember the fact that I forgot something. Without actually remembering what it is I forgot, and then you remember that I'm dumb. Anyway, yeah. It's interesting that this game uses a lot of, like, foreground to background or vice versa type stuff that would later be seen in, like, Triple Deluxe and, Planet Robobot. Like, it makes sense, but it's still interesting to see that it's, like, even though that was, like, the whole big thing of those games, it was kind of seen here, too. I don't know. I'm just rambling about stupid bullshit. I play a lot of Kirby games, alright? I know a lot of stupid random shit. Or I forget a bunch of stupid random shit. You get it. Wait. What do you mean? This is the exact ability I'm supposed to use here! I guess I need another one? There. 2. Is that better? Is making it slightly bigger gonna be helpful? Yes, okay. I just need to be able to reach slightly lower. But also, remember that. That was a green block and we have a green ability, and we had to break it with the green ability. That's gonna come up a lot. And it's not cool. Super Cutter. Yeah, pretty much. I want to get Cutter and Bomb, because I remember that one being a really good combo. And, like, I like the idea of the ability combos, but it's just, like, the exact same thing as, like, what I had issue with in Kirby's Dream Land 3. They're all just one move anyway, so, like, I would rather just have fewer, more complex copy abilities, as opposed to being able to, like, merge them for incredibly simple, basic copy abilities. I can't climb without my face. Fun fact. I cannot climb without my face. That's something I can't do in real life, either. Nope. What was that? Alright. Actually, you know what? Now seems like a good opportunity to bring this up. Alright, so, in every single Kirby game, or at least in most Kirby games, as you know, you can fly. This one likes to make things harder on you in a lot of ways. You can't fly forever. I didn't know this when I was first playing it, and that I realized that at the worst possible time. And it will come into play later, I can almost assure you. Alright, here we go. Like we've just done a speedrun of Kirby's Dream Land 3. We're already at the end of the game. Fucking... Look, it's even like the exact same second phase. I didn't even remember that. Oh god, yep. Exact same second phase. Just a lot easier. When do you fight the Elder God? Later. We'll get to that. Eventually. Oh god. How am I gonna get that one? Perfect. I have been on point with those cards. I didn't remember being very good at that before. I don't know how I'm doing it so well. Anyway, while I'm over here fighting a tree for the billionth time, a very plaid tree. How's everyone's day? What are you guys up to? How have you been? He's gonna get all the Pokemon cards? Maybe. I've never really done it before, but I've never really tried to do it before. Spoiler alert, by the way, those cards are literally just like... Uh-oh. I'm panicking so hard, like this isn't a fucking tree. Like, I haven't fought this tree a billion times before. Like, why was I even worried about the Athens before? Honestly. I think it's just because the game's so clunky, so it makes me more nervous. The cards are literally just like, I mean, she said Pokemon cards. It's pretty appropriate to say that they're like a Pokédex. It's just a list of all the enemies in the game. I'm pretty sure it's required for 100% completion. But I will say, we're not going for 100% completion because this game is very clunky and awkward. You've probably already noticed how, like, just clunky it feels. That's just the best way to describe it. Clunky and awkward. Oh yeah, also... Oh wait, hang on. Oh, you've got alert because my brain is explosion. Yeah, Arizona didn't stream today because she has a headache, by the way. Just for context, for those who are missing her stream. Or didn't get her stream, you know what I mean. You get the point. What I don't get is what I was about to say before I saw that, because I was going to say something, and it's gone. It's completely gone. But yeah, clunky and awkward is just a great way to describe this game, honestly. Like, sure, it looks like a regular Kirby game, but it doesn't quite feel right. Everything feels, like, heavy, you know? Fuck's sake. Like, it feels a lot harder to do pretty much anything. I don't know if that's just because I have to use the D-pad or something, or if it's just because of the controls or something. But it feels really hard to do, like, anything. Something's coming to me. I think something is coming to me. I know that there's another mole here. I think I need the mole's ability. Okay, I guess it's just gone. Wonderful. I know I killed one, but there was two there. Oh, wait, or maybe it was that. See, I'm already getting to a point where I'm, like, getting confused about what I'm supposed to do. Because I've mentioned it before. Well, I vaguely referenced it before. There are a lot of the Crystal Shards that are hidden behind, like, specific blocks that can only be broken with specific abilities. Or specific combinations of abilities. And what's worse is that sometimes those combinations of abilities are the exact same ability. So you can't really tell. Like, it'll have the same... Like, the way they show you if an ability is needed is usually by, like, the color of the block. So, as you saw earlier, there was a green block, and we needed the green colored copy ability to break through it. Sometimes they'll be, like... They'll have, like, a red block or something. Or, like, ice or something. So your brain would immediately be like, oh, fire! But the thing is, it's not fire, it's double fire. And specifically only double fire. And there's, like, no indication that that would even be different. or that that specific thing would be required. And what's worse is that I know for a fact, for that example that I just used, I'm pretty sure there aren't even any fire enemies in that level. So you have to go through, like, the entire... You have to go through an entire different level to get both fires, and then you have to preserve both of them throughout the entirety of this level. And if you just so happen to get, like, knocked around a little bit too much, that's it, it's over. Say goodbye to your fire, say goodbye to getting that one singular Crystal Shard. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if shit like that is why most modern Kirby games have completely ditched the ability of having multiple endings. I mean, like, not that there's anything wrong with the multiple endings. It's just the way they did it sometimes is just rough, you know? Hopefully well, I know that we will be seeing some of that. Don't think this is the right combo. Yep. Yeah, so this is one of those spots. And I feel like you probably wouldn't even notice if you didn't know beforehand. You need, like, rock and yellow, whatever yellow is. Probably electricity? I don't fucking know. To break that dude's nose and get the Crystal Shard. And I think there might have been, like, one electric enemy earlier on? Maybe? Wait! I realized, like, a millisecond too late that was the exact thing that I needed. And that I needed to not do that. Let's see if they respawn! They do! I didn't actually expect that to happen. Okay. Electric. Now we need rock. Surely the moles are rock, right? Are there any more moles? Yes. Just need to line it up perfectly. No, I just need him to show up at all. That's what I need. It's just like before. I saw him and then he was just gone forever. Is that all they do? They just show up and then disappear, like, right after? They've got to be rock, though, right? I mean, like, it's not actually rock, but it might technically count as rock? Maybe? We're definitely not going to get every Crystal Shard on the first go-around. I'm just going to tell you that right here and now. Especially because this fucker is not coming back. He's just gone. Like, that was like a blink and you miss it sort of moment to actually get the thing we needed. And I fucking blinked, apparently. I blinked and I missed it, and I'm gonna die to these fucking cactus monsters. Yep, fuck. Well, okay. Awesome. I know I need... Oh, that was bad. Wanted the card. Well, it doesn't matter, because we'll probably be back here anyway. I'm a little upset about the fact that I couldn't get that. Like, I just had to guess, is the thing, right? Okay, well... I pretty much just had to guess to figure out what abilities I needed there. And I was wrong, so now I have to start that entire other level over again. So I'm just gonna say it. I'm going for, like, both endings this playthrough, because I'm gonna be real. Right now, I don't really want to have to go through and get every single copy ability. Rock plus Spike? Oh, we just had this. What? Okay, well... Good to know. Those are a one-hit kill immediately. Wish I knew that a few seconds earlier. But now I know. Awesome. I'm so glad. Like, I figured it would do damage, but I thought I could just, like, roll with it. We're already going off to a great start, honestly. If we're on the second world, and we've already lost, like, 2 lives in the same level. I want Needle again. I'm assuming this is Needle because of the spear, yeah. Hang on, I just need to look at that. That is... Man, I miss when backgrounds were simplistic like that. Honestly. Like, sure, it's literally just like an incredibly low-res image and a gradient behind it. But man, it looks so good, honestly. Honest to God, that looks great. But nowadays, even, like, the background assets have to be, like, insanely detailed HD mountains and things. We gotta go back to, like, simpler times for video games sometimes. You know? Like, that shit back there looks just as beautiful, if not more beautiful, than some of the shit being made for video game backgrounds these days. Okay, so this level is really weird and obnoxious, because you can walk through some pillars, but not all of them. And I think I remember there's even, like, one pillar that really looks like you shouldn't be able to walk through it. And you just can. And there's no real explanation given. Okay, that floor breaks. Good to know. You know, if I didn't lose 2 lives already, I probably would have just ignored this. I don't think there's any way to determine what part of the floor breaks, honestly. Like, sure, you can tell where it broke already, but I can't really tell where it will break. Sure, game. Okay, so I was wrong about having a part of the pillar that looks like you shouldn't be able to go through it, but you can. However, that floor... How in the name of fuck was I supposed to figure that out? That was pure luck that I just so happened to land in, like, the one spot where the floor was gonna break and drop me down right to the Crystal Shard. We're definitely pulling up a fucking guide when we do start going for the good ending. If I don't fucking puss out. Because honestly, I might. I mean, I probably won't, but I might get real upset that I have to keep playing this and getting every single Crystal Shard. Jesus, man. I might get a little upset if I have to go through all of this. So, be prepared for me to get a little upset later. I'm getting the extra life. I mean, sure, technically we lost 2 lives here, but at least we broke even. I think this was what... I think this might have been the first room where I discovered that you can't float infinitely. And if I remember correctly, it was like... when something was about to crush me like that. So, like, I was trying to float to get away, but I couldn't get over, like, a wall or something. So it pretty much just immediately got me killed. Because he just kept fucking floating downwards instead of actually floating like he does in every other Kirby game. It's a lot closer than I thought it would be. I should get another ability. Needle Cutter? What the fuck? Sure. Okay. I feel like that's not gonna be useful. Once again, it looks pretty cool. I don't think it'll be useful. Unless something is, like, directly above me. Which, I mean, could be frequent. I don't fucking know. It's been literal years since I played this game last. I think I've only beaten it, like, the once just for the sake of being able to say that I've beaten every mainline Kirby game. Which, yes, I have beaten every mainline Kirby game. And I might try to do that again on stream. Half just for fun, and half so that I can say I've beaten every Kirby game on stream. I don't fucking know. I don't really need a reason to... What? Okay. What? So he's just lighting himself on fire with friction from something? That's what this ability is? Who thought of these? Like, who thought that was a good idea for a copy ability? Because I have question... Oh, God. Oh, right, I forgot about this. If I'm correct, this is also, like, the first mainline game where you could play as King Dedede. So that's cool. And as part of the main game, no less, not like some weird side mode. I say like I don't enjoy playing through those side modes, even though it's the same game again. Listen, there's bonus content at the end of it, okay? And yes, I know that I have to play through pretty much the entire game again, just for like one boss fight. But you know what? I have a lot of free time. Alright? I mean, I haven't recently. Honestly, I say I have a lot of free time. I really haven't. Because I've been working so much on just a lot of things. Still editing, I made a thumbnail for part 5 of Sonic Adventure. There's gonna be an abrupt change in art style. So, strap the fuck in for that. It's just I've been working on a lot of things, alright? So, I don't fucking know, I'm just talking out my ass. And that's fine. I can totally understand if people don't like the play through the game again side modes. I usually find, like, most of the time there's not too much, but, like, there's enough there to keep me interested. You know? Or at least to get me through to the end. I'm just making sure I go through this entire area to make sure I don't miss anything. Specifically any shards, if there are any. Even though I've already just accepted that we're gonna have to play through pretty much the entire game again just to get through any that we've missed. Because we have already missed some. But that's fine. Who needs perfection anyway, huh? I've always been kind of a perfectionist, I guess. I think it's more just that I have, like, high standards for myself. I know that's kind of completely irrelevant. But, like, a lot of the time, honest to God, kind of a problem with me, and why I struggle so much to get things out sometimes. I missed. I think I missed. Oh, okay. Well, that time I really missed. That's kind of why I struggle to get things out sometimes, honestly. Because, like, I know that it's probably good enough, but, like, it could be better. I could probably do just a little bit better. Is that really the best you can do? You know you can do slightly better than that. People are gonna notice. Spoiler alert, they won't notice. But I always just have, like, that lingering doubt in my mind. I forgot that I already have an ability. And it's not a very good one. I'm gonna not have an ability, actually. Like, I know that's an unhealthy habit for when you're trying to be, like, a creative, I suppose. I suppose that's what I would be at this point. But, like, at the same time, I just kind of can't help it. I definitely need, like... Wait. Wait, there's an entrance from the back. I can get in from the back. I can't get in from the back. I need rock. Hopefully just one rock. And hopefully I can find just one rock. I cannot find any rocks, of course. This is gonna happen a lot. I'm just gonna say that right here, right now. There's gonna be a lot of times where we're gonna just run into something where we could totally get it, but the game just won't let us. Because we don't have the one specific ability or something. They're gone. You're serious. You're serious? You're joking. You've got to be joking. Like... Alright, that was not worth it. Like, why even have... That's something that bothers me a lot. You know? When a game has an enemy that's literally just there to disappear in, like, a quarter of a millisecond. Like, why even waste everyone's time by implementing it, you know? Or making it in the first place. Honestly, just get rid of it. It doesn't help. You can't be serious. Okay, I can just go back. If they weren't gonna let me go back, like they were just gonna have me be able to see that, and then have to restart the entire level over again. Uh-oh. I didn't realize this was gonna lead to a boss room. Oh, there's the boss. He's not really doing much. That's it? That's the boss fight? We're done? I mean, like, cool, I'm not gonna complain, but... Alright, so I do feel like I have to give this game a point over Kirby's Dream Land 3, considering they actually let me just go back and not have to do the entire fucking level again, just because I happened to pick left instead of right or something. Because I guarantee you Kirby's Dream Land 3 would have done that exact thing that I just described if that was in this game. They probably... You get what I'm trying to say. I'm just fucking talking and not actually putting words together properly. And it's really, really upsetting when an enemy's attack blocks me trying to combine copy abilities. Can I just say that? Ice and Cutter. No, that makes sense. Yeah. That checks out, I guess. Oh, this is gonna be stressful, though. For the record, I'm not pressing the... Oh, what? Really? I can't even just slide into enemies? Wait. That's like the sound from Gmod. It's like the same sound that pops up when, or plays whenever a pop-out shows up on the side of your screen in Gmod. I mean, it's probably from Half-Life, but I guess it's from Kirby 64, actually. Seriously? I thought that was supposed to be an attack. Awesome copy ability. So glad that I got that one. A lot of this game just feels like it doesn't communicate with you. Okay, so, like, I get it now that I see that that enemy can't actually be killed. Okay, don't eat the spiders. Spiders hurt to eat. I mean, like, that makes sense, again. I just wish that I knew it beforehand. Oh, that's right. This is one of the weird Kirby games where you can actually inhale underwater instead of having, like, a unique moveset for when you're in the water. Oh god. But these ones are always the worst when it comes to water because you... Not only can you not move, but your abilities are always super slow, even if it's like... Especially if it's like a projectile or something. I can't swim when I don't have a face! There's a lot of things you can't do in this game without a face. Which, again, yeah, reality would also say that. You can't do a lot of things without a face in real life, too. Was it really necessary to make 2 exact copies of the same room? Oh, this one pushes you down. Oh, it's not this... Okay, it's not the same. I take it back, I'm sorry. See that. I'm not falling for it again. That's what happens when you talk shit, though. Oh, come on. Don't just block the entire thing. At least it's just like 1 each. Kind of a mean trap, though. Perfect. Awesome. Man, this game is going quicker than I thought. And it probably won't actually be this quick throughout the rest of it. But... You know, for now, it's nice that things are going quickly. Why am I being chased? You're ground. I don't need ground cutter. What is ground cutter? Ground cutter is not the drill. That's another problem with this game, honestly. Once again, the idea of the combining copy abilities sounds nice, but then you have to, like, remember what every combination is, and then actually have to decide which ones you need or want on the fly. And that's not even, once again, mentioning the fucking color blocks, where you have to figure out what each color is off the top of your head. Especially when it's, like, 2 colors that are so ridiculously close that you could easily mistake one for the other, like the fucking... Like, Needle is like a dark orange, meanwhile Rock is like a brown, but they're like really close to each other, so you could just not realize which is which. Oh god. I don't know, I'm probably just coming off really complainy this whole episode. We haven't actually run into all that many issues. I mean, we've had some problems. Okay. I think I know what I need here. I just don't know how I'm gonna get it. Oh, I thought I couldn't hit them while they were in their shields like that. Would this work? No. I mean, it's neat. But I need to see this. This is like a thing I need to see, and I need like a light bulb. I mean, there's 2 electric guys here, right? So if one won't do it, what if we double down? No. Awesome. Is there anyone else that I can steal an ability from? I don't think so. I need, like, a light bulb to see in there. And, like, sure, I can kind of get where they're coming from with the logic there. You can see someone trying to look at the wall panels, but you can see it's dark. But, like, we haven't run into, like, a light bulb ability. So how am I supposed to know? That's the thing, you can just not run into the ability you need, or ever even know it exists. And then you're just expected to complete a jigsaw puzzle with half the pieces. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be seeing here. I can't. There's no way I could see it. I mean, clearly it's supposed to be some kind of symbol. This one. And then this one. And then how about this one? And then we confirm. And then we don't confirm. Like, I just can't do that puzzle without the correct ability, you know? There's nothing I can really do about it until I can figure out what the light bulb is. If I had to guess, probably bomb and electric? But that's only because I have prior knowledge, and I think the light bulb explodes after a short time. But if someone just didn't know, like... good fucking luck, dude. It moved. I thought I could get on there quick enough. Ah, come on. I'm right there, please. If I get hit in the air, does that reset my flight timer or whatever? Because I feel like I should have been falling by that point. Okay, this is kind of an overpowered combination, I will say. I do have to jam up my fingers by... just spamming the entire D-pad to get it to charge up properly. But it's not bad. It's still weird that this game specifically restricts you from being able to use the D-pad at all, or from being able to use the stick. The D-pad is the only thing you can use to move. Which, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's at least partially responsible as to why this game feels clunky. There. Nope. Nothing. Alright. I mean, at least we mostly know which ones we missed here. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. Like, we mostly know that we need, like, electric and rock for this one, I think. This one's already done. This one we needed just rock. And this one was possibly electric and bomb. Later on, I don't remember it being anywhere near as easy to figure out. Damn it. That was on me. Oh, right. Oh, wait, no. Isn't this phase just nothing? Don't we just have to... I mean, I'm asking that like you guys would know. But I'm assuming that people probably don't know. Fuck. Don't hit the giant red laser. No shit, Arizona. Ow. But we do need to attack the red cube. Cube? Diamond thing? We need to attack the cubes later. They're not really cubes. But right now, we're just dodging. Fuck. Fuck. I needed... I kept letting him psych me out. Like, I was fine. I would have been fine if I just stopped moving, or just didn't do that. But... my brother in Christ, you're the one who hit it 3 times. It's pretty obvious that you're not supposed to touch it, but I'm trying to remember how you actually deal damage to the boss here. I wasn't trying to touch the laser, I was trying to use my attack on the laser, which is different. Technically, they're both hitting the laser, but it's very different ways of hitting the laser. So don't give me that shit. Ah, come on. Okay, this is fine. Just gotta keep dodging. Just gotta pay attention to the rhythm. They're very clearly going in a very similar rhythm every single time, but every time it fucking switches, it just throws me off for some reason. And now I can deal damage. Do these have abilities? No. So I just have to hit them. Does it? Oh my god. Does it actually matter which one I hit? I mean, that still did damage. I couldn't see if it did less or more. Okay, so that's the plan. We gotta think Pokemon weaknesses. So, like, red will be weak to blue. Because it's like fire. So this won't do anything. Well, it did decent. But this will be good here. And then this will be good here. That's the plan. Oh, well that doesn't help me, because none of them are weak to that anymore. Okay, now I've got it. There we go, there we go! Just gotta get to the last green one. I mean, it probably doesn't even matter at this point, because it's so low health. It probably doesn't matter at all if I still can't hit it. Oh god. I'm pretty sure only the ones that are filled in can even hit me at this point, though. This is a hard one to predict, and there's only the one. Got it. Easy. There we go. I just needed to not freak out. I just let it psych me out, like, the entire time. Oh, Jesus. Wow, that is louder than I remember it being. They are not moving. They were definitely standing in place. Say goodbye to your eardrums, Chucklefuck. What did I ever do to you? You know, it must be incredibly convenient to be able to just fucking spawn food whenever you damn well feel like it. Like, not just cook it. Like, literally just, like, 3 seconds flat, cook up an entire fucking picnic. Can the child draw me a house and a winning lottery ticket, please? God, I fucking wish. But you know what? They won't, and that's why we have our common phrase on this channel. Fuck them kids. They never do anything for us. They could help us actually get a fucking house, but no. I'm gonna die. Because the child won't draw me a house to live in. What the hell? I don't remember that at all. But yeah, it must be so nice being able to make whatever the fuck you want whenever you feel like it. Oh god, okay. You don't want them to draw you money because then you gotta launder it. You know, or else the feds are on you. But a winning lottery ticket, that's pre-laundered money, baby. I mean, like, this isn't the same as, like, fucking... It's not like they're... What's the word? It's not like they're actually forging money, quote-unquote. They're not making fake money. That's the word. Counterfeiting. That's the word. It's not counterfeiting. They can just literally draw money and it will turn into actual pre-laundered money. That's the thing about this child's crazy fucking abilities. Right? So this one child is the one that we would want drawing money, because it'll just turn into actual money. You won't even have to worry about the legal repercussions. Because it's just real money, it's not fake. Still, if you show up with thousands out of nowhere, that's suspicious, yeah. If it keeps happening, you'll get the feds on you. I guess that's fair. Sorry, give me a second. But, like, that's why you gotta be subtle about it. You can't just show up to the bank with, like, thousands of dollars. You just gotta use it for, like, small things. Don't use the money for, like, some massive investment or whatever. Use it for, like, small purchases. Possibly purchases you're making with someone that you know close to you. Oh, I lost both my fucking abilities because it fell off screen. And then later you and the person you're purchasing off of can share the wealth. Ah, damn, of course I would miss that. But a lottery ticket answers the question of where the money came from. I guess, but what if... Like, for it to be a winning lottery ticket, it would have to be at least... Like, they probably have, like, specific serial numbers or something on the lottery ticket. So that the child would have to already know what the serial number is or something. Otherwise, he would just be making he, she, they, the whatever. Would just be making something that looks like a valid lottery ticket, but technically wouldn't work. And then you would get the feds on you either way. Maybe we just shouldn't be trying to use this child to counterfeit money. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, come on, what do you mean? I mean, I guess I don't need it, so it doesn't matter. But still, that should have fallen. Every other Kirby game would have had that food fallen for me. Okay, it's solution. I mean, how did we even get onto this conversation? Still, though, that child could be doing so many things to help us out. But no. Have the child draw rare collectibles and sell them on eBay. I mean, yeah, that would probably work. It would technically just be a real thing. Don't leave, don't leave. Don't you fucking dare make me leave the room before I grab the Crystal Shard. Alright, hi, how are you? Cool, 1 health, thank you. I'm not gonna read that message, but I will say you probably have a point. I'd imagine those things are probably expensive. But I don't know why that's the first thing your mind went to. You gotta get in there. I need ice and bomb. Fuck sake. Like, again, I'm just expected to guess, you know? Like, was there even an opportunity to get both ice and bomb in this level? Yeah, I guess there was. But I didn't know. How was I supposed to know? There was no way I could have known. Like, it's just insane to me how they just expect you to know these things, you know? I'm guessing they did it for replayability, but, like, I feel like it's cheap replayability forcing the player to go through it again. Just because there was no way they would have been able to get something the first time. You know? Like, replayability is having something interesting or different the next time you play the game to make it a more unique experience. Can we get the child to draw better Twitch bot prevention? Oh yeah, we can. Twitch would never use it, though. Because they don't give a shit, they just want the money. Same with YouTube, especially with YouTube. YouTube's fucked. YouTube does not give a shit about anyone these days besides their own bank accounts. And yes, I know their bank account isn't a person, but you know what? They probably fucking treat it like it is. Can the child draw a better streaming service for us to stream on? Probably, but then they would probably also have to draw up someone to manage it, because I'd imagine they're not all that great at management, considering I don't think Popstar, the planet Kirby is from, has any sort of managers or anything like that. I've made a mistake! You know, it's actually working out better than I thought it would. That was actually surprisingly effective. I figured it would have been just slow enough for me to fall to my death. Oh, is the crab the boss? No. No, that crab is the boss. The slightly larger one. And I need fire and ground. Because of course I would. Time for crab. It is no longer time for crab. The crab has been defeated. Man, now I'm hungry. That's probably not related to the crabs. Oh, is this one of the fucking Waddle Dee vehicle sections? Yep. Oh god. You know what the funny thing is? I feel like this is still more detailed than the Minecraft boats. I mean, I guess, no, they're about, well, no. Minecraft boats are just like the wood texture, but this one actually has like corners. So yeah, I guess the point would go to Kirby 64 from like over a decade before Minecraft released. I mean, the model's probably a little bit more simple, but I mean, you know. Well, I mean, I guess probably not, because Waddle Dee is probably included in the model. Giant enemy crab. No more giant enemy crabs here. I took care of it. We're fine. Holy sh... Wait! Ah, that was not worth it. It was kind of worth it. I don't think it mattered, though, because I would have been doing this the exact same if I had the... if I didn't grab the invincibility. I'm not missing that one! I can only grab so many of these Crystal Shards in my first run through, so I don't want to miss, like, any of them. There's a lot of... I'm just now noticing this. There's a lot of rooms that seem to be, like, almost the exact same as the room we were just in, but slightly different. Like, I wonder what the... If you were to overlay this with the other one, flip it and overlay it with the previous room with the boat section, how different would they actually be? Like, is it literally just the exact same model, but they changed the enemies and added some spiky logs? I'm genuinely curious. I mean, like, I won't make fun of them too much, because I get it. Sometimes you gotta take shortcuts in game development, make things easier, get things done. But at the same time, man... There. There. Nope. Alright. I feel like we're missing more and more Crystal Shards as we go through this game. And honestly, I feel like most of them are just because it's like something I literally am not able to get because I just don't have the right abilities. Don't you fucking jump scare me with that when I'm in the middle of saying something. Because I was actually bringing up a good point. It hardly feels like it's my fault when it literally is not my fault, you know? Like, I don't have any control over knowing what the abilities are. I mean, sure, I could go through and memorize every single copy ability for every single level's Crystal Shard. But, like, I feel like the developers specifically intended for us to have to go through these levels multiple times just because we don't have the right abilities and can't get them in the level. And that's kinda cheap. At least if you ask me. That's something I was talking about earlier and didn't really get the chance to finish. I feel like there's two main types of replayability. There's, like, good replayability, where there's actually, like, differences or interesting things to find, and changes or ways to make the game different. Things to make the game actually replayable by giving you a slightly different or vastly different experience. And then there's cheap replayability, which is when a game just forces you to go through the same levels again and again and again for some arbitrary, stupid reason. Oh wait, we're just done in there? Well, I saw there was like a green thing on the wall, so maybe I can cut that with cutter? I feel like I saw one of the Kappa-looking dudes earlier. Get off of me. I'm jumping, I swear to God. I mean, the other game was the same with the puzzle you had to solve. It was all trial and error. I'm not defending Kirby's Dream Land 3 at all. I'm saying that both of them have that same issue. Like, I just feel like that's not a very good way to design a game to be replayable. Probably because it just straight up isn't a good way to design a game to be replayable. You know? Like, if that's the only way you can really figure out how to make a game replayable, is by just forcing players to replay parts of the game, because they just don't have the full information, and, like, not actually have the game be any different, that's just cheap and annoying. I guess that means I have to give a point to, like, roguelike games in that department. Because, like, they make their games replayable by having you get a different game pretty much every time you play it. Pretty much every part of those games is random. So it's pretty much as replayable as you can get. It's almost never the same experience. This guy is fucking me up. No, please. But at the same time, I feel like you could argue that roguelikes have their own issues. Especially with the fact that everything is... Stop dropping me through holes before... They did not just fucking do that to me. The hole spawned underneath me, dropped me into it before I had a chance to do anything about it, and they despawned the Crystal Shard when I left the area because they spawned the hole underneath me. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? So now I literally have to replay this entire level over from the very beginning because the game just dropped me through a hole that I couldn't have possibly reacted to. How is this considered fair game design? I beat the boss, give me the fucking thing! I did what I was supposed to do, now you hold up your end of the bargain and give me the fucking shard! I mean, like... Jesus Christ, dude. Are you kidding me? And then I need fucking cutter and stone to get through that. So I can't even get the one that I could have gotten now. Are you cutter? You cut with your claws a lot. You're nothing. You're worthless. Worthless? I can't even fucking speak. I'm just fucking devastated after that last bit of bullshit that the game just hit me with. Like, seriously? I'm guessing they just never expected the player to leave the area without grabbing the shard first. But, like, I didn't want to leave the area. I specifically knew that they were probably gonna spawn a shard there because it was a mini-boss room. But it just... I mean... Cool and fun game design. Kirby 64 is a well-made game with no flaws whatsoever. I am about to lose it. I didn't get a single shard on that one! I'm upset. I didn't get a single shard on that one. And, like, I should have had at least one. Bare fucking minimum. Okay, well... Okay, well... Like, I'm right near the bottom of the screen, and it's not scrolling until I get even closer to the bottom of the screen, man. I just... Who thought that making the fucking Crystal Shards disappear when you get off-screen or change screens was a good idea? I didn't even want to go off-screen, but because I just so happened to be in the... Okay, sure. Rocks don't give the rock ability. You know? Because that makes sense. God, the one fucking place in that room that would cause me to not be able to get the shard. It was me. I thought that was a good idea. This is your fault. You can't do that shit in a water level, man. I can't react fast enough, because even if I do, I'm not gonna be able to stop myself. But yeah, the sick motherfucker that thought it was a good idea to make some crystal shards just disappear completely if you leave the room, whether or not you wanted to, is just... What is wrong with you, man? Who hurt you to make you want to hurt other people in that way? Huh? Fuck you, man. Just because someone hurt you doesn't give you the right to hurt others. Throw the thing, Kirby. There, double bomb. What does that do for me? Want the other sandwich. Okay, we're good. What is double bomb? Sure, dude. Oh, they home in. That's not bad. I mean, that's weird as hell. And definitely not what I would have thought of when I thought of double bomb. But sure. It was me. I thought it was a good idea. I'm the sick motherfucker. Like, it's just insane that they would even consider that as a mechanic. Nevertheless, have that actually make its way to the final product. And I mean, it's not like it's a fucking... Okay. God, of course I need to get all the way to the side for this. Don't put me in the hole. I completely lost track of what I was saying. It's not like it's just like an issue with the Nintendo 64, like it just unloaded on its own or something. Because we had other Crystal Shards where we had to go back for it. And it didn't... Okay, yeah, he's clearly being hit by that, but sure, game. And it didn't fucking deload it, or unload, get rid of it, despawn, you get the fucking point. It didn't do that with the other ones, so why just that one, you know? Okay, triple bomb kind of sucks, actually. Or, I mean, double bomb kind of sucks, actually. I don't like double bomb. It takes way too long to actually do anything. Don't. I fucking... Really? 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 I was lined up with that perfectly. I was lined up perfectly, and it shot me upwards when I got off of the pole. You can't do that, man. Give me one bomb. And then maybe I'll find something else to pair it with later. Okay, go all the way down. And then hop off. Oh, this time it doesn't... I'm about to strangle someone. God. Like, I can't even, like, get close enough to these guys to let them take me out, because it keeps dragging me further in level. Come on, one more, one more. One more. Thank you. I don't care how many fucking lives. I'm getting that shard, because I should have had it twice by now. Give me the bomb. Thank you for the lurk, Arizona. Appreciate it, as always. Jesus, finally. That should not have been anywhere as hard as it was. How am I supposed to do that? Because I want to get Bomb Cutter. But I can't, because I keep getting pushed! God, water currents have never been fun in a game. I'm putting this shit right up there with mazes in never been fun, never should have been added as a gameplay mechanic. Never added anything to the game. Like, see? I can't fucking get off the ceiling because I'm stuck in the water currents! Like, it's different than wind, because it's like, when it's wind in a game, then it's just the base mechanics that are changing. But with water currents, it feels like you just can't do anything. Because you already have restricted movement because you're stuck in the fucking water. But now it's even worse, because now you have to deal with the slow, janky movement of the... Where's the fucking thing? You already have the slow, janky movements of the water, and now you have the currents pulling you around, and it's like you just can't do anything. I'm not usually one of those guys to fucking go off about water levels in video games, but... Oh. This whole fucking chapter of the game is going to make me fucking lose it. Like, I'm trying my best to avoid these. Well, now I shouldn't, because I missed the fucking shard. Like... Anyone who thinks that water levels are bad in video games clearly hasn't played a water current level in video games. Because this fucking sucks. Like, at this point, I'm not even playing the game. It's just playing itself. Like, why am I even tagging along for the ride? Awesome. Oh my god. Finally, get me out of there. My fucking thumb is getting all... not bruised, but it's not feeling great. My thumb is getting sore from how much I'm having to, like, fucking jam it up trying to just move in this fucking game. You know? It's driving me nuts. Ugh. And now we have to fight the fucking whale again. And this was such a fun fight in Kirby's Dream Land 3. So it's totally necessary that we do it again in Kirby 64. Like, the slow, clunky movement was already bad enough in the regular levels of this game. But making it a water level... This game should never have had water levels. I'm fine most of the time with water levels, but this game just should never have ever thought water levels were a good idea. Like, this is genuinely painful. Come on, I just gotta get him, like, one more time. Oh, I forgot that you can't swim without your face. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! That's not it, though, right? There's more to it? Oh, God, why? How am I supposed to know what's background and foreground? Why does there have to be more? I'm not gonna get this. I have one hit. And he's back with a full health bar. Oh, it's so over? Fucking, like, that was a prime example of every single one of my complaints about this game's controls. I tried to look left, and then throw the cutter, and then move right. He just kept fucking turning in place, and then eventually threw the cutter to the right, without moving an inch. How was that my fault when I was doing everything I was trying to do? This game's controls are driving me nuts. This is exactly what I was talking about during Kirby Dream Land 3. When I said, out of all the Kirby games, this one probably deserves a remake the most. Not because I think it's a great Kirby game, but because it sucks. This game is painful to play, and it needs to be fixed. They need to go back and try it again. They need to make the game better to control, and not be so fucking vague, or not just disappear the fucking shards when you just so happen to be standing in the wrong place. Fucking, just please, Oh my god, dude. Like, should I even be worried about the things falling? Because it looks like some of them should be hurting me, but they all just seem to go right through. It's fine. Everything is gonna be fine. You know what might have helped this game? A co-op mode, so that way I'm not suffering through this shit on my own, you know? Come on, you blocked off the entrance, or you blocked off the top so I couldn't just go up, and then you blocked off the side by having to fucking rush me. Jesus, finally. Give me the shard and let me go home. And you don't even get the fucking Kirby dance in this game. You don't even get, like, your fucking victory jingle. It's just a hi and then he leaves. Like, the victory jingle helped made it feel like you made an accomplishment. They just don't address it in this game. And now Kirby's fucking dead. Oh my god. Alright. I think I'm gonna wrap this one up here so that I stop being so fucking pissy. Because, man. I'm just gonna tell you this right here, right now. We're definitely gonna have to go back, do like a whole episode where we just go back and collect all the shards we didn't have. Purely for just like the one other ending. Which is just so fun that we're gonna have to do everything again. Isn't it, chat? Aren't you so excited to go through everything all over again? Alright, I'll calm down. I'm sorry. I know this game means a lot to some people, but just the clunky controls and how vague so much of it is. It's just... A lot of this game feels like such good ideas, but it just doesn't feel refined enough to really solidify it as being one of the truly great Kirby games. Like, it's fine, but it's just not all that great. All of its jank is just kind of holding it back pretty bad. Like, it's crazy how they went from Superstar, which felt just great to play, and had advanced movesets, and didn't really have anything all that vague. I mean, there was a few things, but it was few and far between, and wasn't required for a good ending or something. And then they went from Kirby's Dream Land 3, went from that to Dream Land 3, I should say, which was like a step back. And then they went from that to this, which was like another 2 steps back. Like, I don't think any of them are bad games, but they are anything but perfect, I would say. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Like, I feel like this game and Dreamland 3 are 2 of the games that probably deserve a remake the most. Even though I've heard some people say that they want, like... I don't even think it was, like, people saying that they want. I've heard, like, rumors... People saying that there was a rumor going around about, like, Kirby Planet Robobot getting a remake. Or, like, something that actually did happen, Kirby's Return to Dreamland getting a remake. And it's like, did those ones really need them? You know? Those games were fine as they were. They didn't really need one, I would say. Especially considering, like, Dreamland 3, or not Dreamland 3, Return to Dreamland was on, like, one of, if not the most popular gaming console of all time. You know? I don't know. Don't mind my whole fucking Kirby rant, which was like this entire stream, I guess. Either way, thank you all so much for watching. I always appreciate it. And before I head off, just one more quick reminder for these things. Go check out the Discord. There's a game vote well, it's not going on right now, but I'm collecting games for the next game vote. So if you have any games at all you want to suggest, check out the Discord. And anyone just in general watching this, maybe check out the Sonic Adventure playthrough. My first edited playthrough, I'm proud of it, and I feel like it's not getting that much attention, which is fine, I guess. It's just a little sad that I put so much effort into it and it's not getting much. But that's fine, that's just how it is sometimes. But still, check it out, you might enjoy it. Either way, I enjoyed editing it. Regardless, that's it. I'm gonna end this one off here. Thank you everyone so much for watching, as always. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.